It says, I don't know Samuel L. Jackson to best of my knowledge, haven't played golf with him, and think he does too many TV commercials. Boring, not a fan. Who can prove that Donald Trump is lying when he says he doesn't know you? This might be the thing that finally brings down his campaign. This might be the thing.
Did you hear about Samuel L. Jackson's epic roast of Trump? The Pulp Fiction star just delivered a verbal smackdown that's got everyone talking. Apparently Trump forgot he even knew Jackson. Classic Donnie Diapers move, right? But here's the kicker, Jackson's got receipts. He's not just talking smack, he's backing it up with cold, hard evidence. Stick around to see how our favorite badass proves Trump wrong and leaves him looking like a confused orange turd. Before we move on, I'd like to ask you a small favor. If you appreciate this content, please take a second to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Over 98% of you watch the videos without subscribing. It costs you nothing, but it makes a huge difference to us. So, did you click the subscribe button? Great, thank you so much. Now, back to the video. Looks like our boy Trump's at it again, folks. This time, he's trying to play the I don't know her card with none other than Samuel L. Jackson. But here's the thing, Jackson's not about to let Trump's convenient amnesia slide. He's coming at the Orange Menace with all the fury of a man who's been cheated at golf.
It says, I don't know Samuel L. Jackson to best of my knowledge, haven't played golf with him, and think he does too many TV commercials. Boring, not a fan.
Here in New York, and he was always calling him Samuel L. the Don. Who? The Don.
But is that true? You say now you claim right here you have met him.
Yeah, I met him a lot.
You've played golf with him.
I played golf with him.
So picture this. Trump, probably sitting on his golden toilet, tweets out that he doesn't know who Samuel L. Jackson is. Classic move from a guy who'd probably forget his own hair if it wasn't glued to his head. But Jackson, he's not having it. He's got a memory sharper than Trump's golf pencil, and he's ready to use it.
Okay, so we're having beef?
You're having beef because I guess you said in an interview that you were a better golfer than him, and then you told a story, is this true, that he signed you up for one of your golf clubs and didn't tell you?
Yeah, just call and tell them I don't really belong to that club and I haven't been there in 3 years. And they go, well, you are a member, and here's your member number one day.
Gotcha.
And we were all playing together, and we clearly saw him hook a ball into a lake at Trump National in Jersey. And his caddy told him he found it.
Now, Trump's claiming he never played golf with Jackson, but our man Sam's got a different story to tell. And let me tell you, it's juicier than one of Trump's well-done steaks. Jackson's not just mad, he's angrier now about it than I was then. Ooh, can you feel the heat? It's like watching two old guys fight over the last pudding cup at the retirement home, except one of them used to be president.
I want to ask you about Donald Trump. You are in a feud with Donald Trump right now. Do you know this?
No, I don't.
Because it's very exciting. He can prove that Donald Trump is lying when he says he doesn't know you. This might be the thing that finally brings down his campaign. This might be the thing.
Oh,
for
really?
me, because he doesn't like me either, and so anytime there's somebody new he doesn't like, I feel a fraternity, a brotherhood.
But here's where it gets good. Jackson's not just running his mouth, he's got receipts, baby. He's waving around Trump's old tweet like it's a winning lottery ticket. It's like Trump forgot he was in a real-life situation and not one of his reality TV shows where he can just edit out the parts he doesn't like. Sorry, Donnie, but life doesn't come with a delete button. And the internet? Oh, they're eating this up like it's the last bucket of KFC in the White House. Fans are rallying behind Jackson faster than Trump can say fake news. One fan even quipped, "Nothing says presidential like throwing a tantrum on social media." Burn. But the real kicker?
Call and tell them I don't really belong to that club and I haven't been there in 3 years. And they go, well, oh, Mr. Trump, how you doing? Yeah, you busy today? No. You want to play golf? Sure. Well, I'm not going to play, but I got a friend who wants to play. Somebody did send me something today that said Trump said he didn't know me.
He said he didn't know you. I actually have his
tweet
right here.
Let me see the tweet.
This is very exciting.
Jackson's not just calling Trump out for forgetting their golfing escapades. Nope, he's dropping the mother of all bombs. Trump cheats at golf. I know, shocking, right? Who would have thought the guy known for bending the truth might also bend the rules on the green? Hold on to your MAGA hats, folks, because we're about to take a wild ride from the golf course to the front lines of social justice. Turns out Samuel L. Jackson's beef with Trump goes way deeper than some fuzzy golf memories.
Not a bad thing.
Now, it's very interesting when Donald Trump says someone is out on TV too much.
Interesting things that he called me one day to play golf, not to play with him, but to play with a friend of his. And I went to play with that friend of his, and that friend of his turned out to be Bill Clinton.
Who would have thought that growing up during segregation in Tennessee might shape a guy's view on a president who claims to be the least racist person? Spoiler alert, it ain't pretty. See, while Trump's busy tweeting about how great he is, Jackson's been calling him out on the real issues. And let me tell you, he's not pulling any punches. It's like watching David take on Goliath, but David's got a potty mouth and a Twitter account. Jackson's been vocal about the need to address systemic racism, saying he sees the same oppressive behaviors in current politics that he experienced growing up. Ouch, that's gotta sting, Donnie. Remember when Trump said he was the least racist person? Well, Jackson had a few choice words about that. He criticized Trump by saying, "It's not expletive okay to keep your mouth shut." Translation, if you're not speaking up against injustice, you might as well be Trump's best friend. And let's face it, that's not a club anyone wants to be a part of.
About a little kerfuffle that you and Donald Trump are in. I just wanted to know, are you surprised that this has become a thing in the press?
No, it's not. Tell me it's not. I mean, really? I mean, out of all the things that need to be dealt with presidentially, he's worried about me saying that he cheats at golf. Oh, this. Let me see. Can we get this on camera? Would that be a bill from Trump National? I think it is.
Why do you think he's saying?
I don't know. I don't care. Yeah, come on. He has to say.
But Jackson's not just talking the talk. He's walking the walk, using his platform to shine a light on voices that usually get drowned out. He's been calling out other celebrities for their silence on political issues, urging them to use their influence for social change. It's like he's assembled his own Avengers team, but instead of fighting aliens, they're battling ignorance and injustice. And when it comes to Trump's claims of helping the black community, Jackson's got some thoughts on that too. He sarcastically quipped, "Yeah, he's got a big plantation," highlighting the disconnect between Trump's rhetoric and the reality of racial issues. Ouch, Donnie. Need some aloe for that burn? From segregation to the silver screen to social justice warrior, Jackson's proving he's more than just a pretty face with a knack for swearing. He's showing us that sometimes the most badass thing you can do is stand up for what's right, even when it means taking on the big bad wolf in the White House. Well, folks, it looks like Samuel L. Jackson isn't just a badass on the big screen. He's got some real-life superhero moves too, especially when it comes to standing up to the Orange Menace himself. Jackson's not afraid to call out the BS, even if it means ruffling some feathers in high places. But here's the kicker. Jackson's not just running his mouth for the sake of it. He's got a message that's more important than any blockbuster script. In his own colorful words, he's telling us it's not okay to keep our traps shut when we see injustice. It's like he's channeling Nick Fury, rallying the Avengers to save democracy instead of the universe. So next time you're watching Snakes on a Plane, remember that Jackson's fighting real snakes off screen too. And unlike some Hollywood types who'd rather count their cash than take a stand, our man Sam is out there swinging his verbal golf club at the biggest target of all. Now that's what I call a hole in one.